I just wanna dance and dance till I'm numb and I'm done and I've rattled you to the ground. Can you feel it now? When we're dancing to the stars, I just wanna be someone you remember. A star glowing like the sun. Can't you see my heart is sore and tender? And I just wanna dance and dance till I'm numb and I'm done. Now the rattling has just begun. Can you feel it now? When we're dancing to the stars, can you feel it now? When we're dancing to the stars, I just wanna be someone you remember. Not just one in a million stars. I just wanna dance, dance. Can you feel it now? When we're dancing to
Well, hey there, Roleplaying Unlimited. Good evening to you. Special alert here for us here in the Vegas-Henderson area on my Ring app that just came up. If you are missing your chicken, it may have wandered into somebody's yard nearby. I repeat, if you are missing your chicken, hit me up. I may know where you can find it. Thanks for spending part of your evening here with us at Roleplaying Unlimited here at the 100th Meridian, where I, your host, Tragically HP, will guide you through the zombie apocalypse that we have on hand for the next 3 hours or so. Let's waste no further time here. Rush! Scratchy, scratchy. There we go. Go see what's up in voice chat here. Ah! Hey, everybody.
Ah!
Hello.
Howdy, howdy. What's going on?
Nothing much. How's it going?
Ready to kill / run away from zombies.
Not necessarily in that order.
Either order, both orders.
Yeah, I'm hoping each of my zombies come out of tonight completely unscathed.
Prepare to be scathed.
I don't wanna. Well, where did we leave off? I do believe we are here with our
Yeah.
Monday table. Yep. And looks like we've got a turn order to repost.
It is in the chat.
There's this, there's this.
I thought we were all safe at a Holiday Inn and going to the Red Roof Diner right next door and have some ice cream treats.
You wish.
That sounds so good right now.
Where is the initiative? I don't see it in the Monday table chat. Did we post it in the
It was
roleplay?
posted in the other one.
Oh, nope, here it is.
The Monday crew.
Yeah, that's the one I was looking in.
Because I figured it didn't need to be in the role play aspect since we got the 2 areas. I figured crew was more
exactly.
administrative.
Yeah, I scanned right past it. Let's get
You know it.
HL.
You did.
There. What the heck is Dewdrop doing all the way out here? So that's all.
Look at that
6
new
of
ferry.
you.
You will have to drag it. Did you look at where your token was for the ferry? On the map? Oh, she's over there? Okay.
Yeah, all the way down over here.
Gotcha.
Alright. And looks like 17. That'll be my next assignment, is getting all of the decks as tiebreaker options
Oh.
set on your character sheet. Not important unless we actually have a tie, but definitely good to have it ahead rather than behind.
I do have it checked, so...
Yeah, I preset all of that kind of stuff.
I don't think I had it checked when we rolled, so... But it's checked now, so next initiative it should take effect.
Cool.
Yeah, same here.
Very nice. Alright. So we made our way to this abandoned crime scene of a trailer last session. Cleared it out pretty quickly, discovered a few more of these living dead inside. Looked like they were hiding and waiting for just the right opportunity to jump on you. And in the midst of that debacle, a cluster of them, almost a dozen or so from the exterior, either caught your scent on the wind, or we're still trying to figure out just how these things track over long distances, but scent would seem to be a solid contender in that regard. But regardless, they have gotten right up on you here. There's a lot of them on the exterior that are now running away thanks to a timely use of Turn Undead, but we do still have like half a dozen or so that are right up on us. So let's pick up the initiative with Dewdrop all the way down here and see what's going to happen.
Okay, I'm assuming we can hear me. I was breaking things on my end for the past like 5 minutes.
I didn't hear anything
We
getting
can.
broken, but I hear you just fine now.
Okay, cool. I've been like trying to say things for like 5 or 10 minutes and no one responded, so I was like, I broke something somewhere. Okay. See what we're working with here. Oh, fun. There's Bamboo. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna temporarily go down to 5 feet and stab this guy and then go back up to 15 feet.
Okay. So boring. I never get a chance. Oh wait, that's right. This guy has a ready to action, so that's
Yeah.
yeah, he was just waiting for you to step on down
Yeah.
and do that. So do you still want to do that?
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Alright.
That's been my whole attitude today. It's just been like, fuck it, why not?
Yep, yes, ma'am. Oh.
Got to that attitude at like 9 in the morning.
I need to transmog here for a second. Get the default orange over here. Almost. There we go. Orange Class D. Orange Class D variant. Variant? What the hell? Orange Class C. Almost ran into one of those during yesterday's session. Didn't quite get there. Maybe we'll find a Class C here today. Now that we're still all kinds of terrified of the Class D, why not dial it up a notch, huh?
Because we're level 1.
That's the perfect time. Don remembers the Pinnacle campaign when it took 6 sessions to get from level 1 to level 2.
Oh my god, that was terrible.
Oh yeah, I loved it. We had a rapid acceleration after that, but that first level was a very hard thing to attain. Alright, it is going to try to bite you on your way down, and I got a 13 to hit, so almost got you.
Okay, so I did 20 feet of movement, so I got 10 feet left, so I'll just kind of start flying away a little bit, and then that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. Yeah, that 9 is not going to do you any favors on the attack. Womp womp. Get rid of the ready action on this guy. And pass it over to the next in order. Right up here on the back porch.
Because we go back to back, can we kind of move in order for Buddy and I? In other words, can I do my attack, him move, or do what he wants to do, and then me move? So that I'm not, like, moving 5 feet, waiting for him, and then I'm stuck way back here? But I'm still interposed between us?
Gotcha. I think I see.
Because theoretically, I don't want my character to move way over here and not be defending him.
Right.
But he goes right after me, and I just be
yeah,
moving
I
5
mean,
feet.
because it all takes place in a very quick 6-second span, there is going to be that awkward gap where you are on the other side of him if you want to get full use of your action economy, but they can't interrupt between you and him, so he'll be able to get right back on the other side of you on his initiative.
Okay. Then I will go ahead and just launch an attack at this guy.
So far, I am unscathed. It's looking good. If I close out the session right... Fuck! Too late. Alright.
I'll
Guess I'm hit.
I'll go ahead and use an inspiration on that to critical that. So
Okay.
that's with my double scimitar.
Alright.
And then I will bonus action do the same. Oh, did I? Oh, sorry. That was the wrong damage.
Oh, that's your bonus
block
action,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, that was my
So
bonus
I guess
action.
You started,
damage.
yeah, I guess you started with the bonus action.
Okay.
Or
that
however,
works.
However you want to do it. I mean,
Yep. Nope. That totally works. And then action attack. So 19 to hit for 7 damage.
Slicey, slicey. Okay.
And then we'll go ahead. I don't know how far he can move, so I'll just interpose right here to try to let him get over the ledge.
All right. It is a
So-
60-foot drop from the patio down
God.
to the ground. Yeah, it's the house on
Holy
stilts.
shit, they make mobile homes really tall.
Yeah, it's
God, this is the deluxe version.
the Stilts house from Lethal Weapon 2.
So I don't know if he'll take an attack of opportunity. I also regained my hit points at the
Probably.
start.
Hopefully it doesn't go for its new and improved grab attack. It does not. It tries a scratch. Oof, a 20 AC
Yeah, it'll hit.
for 7 slash as it just reaches out a claw and
7 slash would be down 4, so it'd be 3.
yeesh.
Or 7, 3. It'd be 4, so 11. Alright. And I'm right there.
Okay, Don, your turn.
Okay, I'm going to charge forward into No.
Nice.
I'm going to. Peace, love, and bonfire. So I'm going to put a bonfire right here.
That freaking bonfire. You're gonna set fire to this whole freaking place.
Probably.
Yeah.
This character? Oh, why thank you kindly.
Yeah.
It is at the time of casting-ish. Okay. A 5-foot QB. Dexterity save is a natural 20. I got a 25.
Yeah, that'll definitely make it. Let's see, and then I'm going to move my. How tall is it down here?
It's like a 10-foot drop at most, like anywhere between like 8 and 10 feet. I'm sorry, did you also tell me you needed like a new token or something for something?
Yeah, the fire spirit, but that's when I hit level 2. I was hoping to get it done before the game started, and that way it wouldn't have to interrupt anything, but it's all good. And then I'm going to jump off of here and finish out my 25 feet over here.
All right. Is it the wildfire spirit?
That's correct.
Fantastic. So I've got that. I can at least get the token ready for you here. That was easy. Thank you.
Also,
Roll20.
that second paragraph in there might be important.
Bonfire ignites flammable objects that aren't being worn or carried.
Yeah,
Is
the deck is probably starting to be on fire.
Is the deck technically being carried by the porch, or by the trailer itself? Like, what if it's a mimic? What if it's
That is
I
a
would say
DM
it's worn.
that is
I would say
definitely a
it's
DM
worn,
option, you
not
know,
carried,
but-
It's being worn. Do you guys like my new deck? I got it at Home Depot. All right, so yeah, there is definitely some spreadage here. Let's just check. Let's roll a d20 to see just how bad it is. Objects get saving throws too. Oh, damn. Well, that's pretty decent. And while that fire is loading, Don, that's your turn?
Yep, that's my turn.
All right, Johnny be good. Over to you.
Alright, I can see this dude here through the window, so we're gonna throw a little sacred flame his way.
That poor freaking idiot spent forever just trying to get out of that room, and now he's getting hit from the other side. Another.
Nah, we killed that guy.
dexterity save.
This is a different guy.
Oh, okay. Well, at least this guy has a new reputation to hopefully uphold. Hey, I failed to save by 2. I got a 13. So, what's your attack on that? On my E3. Did it build an attack block on the core section of the sheet by chance? Just save you from the manual in the future.
It did, but for some reason the spell save was wrong, so I used the other sheet.
That does happen, yeah, we see that from time to time, so no worries. Anything else for you? That's just your action.
I'm not gonna move too terribly far from my group, but I will slide down, call it 2 squares.
All
Well,
right.
you know I can run far, so. But there are the other two.
Well, while that's happening, let's see what Groot's got going on over here.
Okay, well, let's, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Can I see this guy?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, looks like he's preparing to haul ass down the hallway here.
Okay. I don't know if I can see him because that's up, so it's probably not.
Oh, yeah, you got a good
5.
angle on him.
Okay. Well, let's. No point of wasting. Let's hit him with an Eldritch Blast. Oh. Maybe?
Hey, right on the money. AC is 14. We'll take it.
Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and one more. Yeah, that should be it.
All right. Well, the oranges are up next. Let's do a little quick something here. So yeah, the dudes that are on the far west side of the map here are just going to run off stage left, so we will take them away. However, there are others rushing in from that direction. We had 5, I think 4 depart, but 3 jumping back in. And yeah, we will just check this. Okay. This one's going to step over to the clothesline. Look over at Dewdrop there, 15 feet in the air. And it will unhinge its jaw and spew forth a ranged attack in your direction. Yikes! A 21 armor class for 12 piercing damage as it spews forth a cloud of putrid wasps. This cloud then becomes an independent creature for terms of future potential attacks. The Belch spawn uses the same initiative as its maker, going right after its turn. So now I need to get another token on the board here. Looks like it leaves Katie with 1 hit point, unless there's, of course, temporary HP I'm not seeing.
Yeah, no, I'm just chilling out with 1 HP. It's totally cool, totally fine.
Ew. Find the right swarm here. Yeah, locust swarm.
Also, I don't know that any of us know where you are, so.
Well, you likely hear a loud scream from over in that direction as this thing just completely assaults her. 15 feet in distance there. And we will also get a little hit point bar underneath there. You should all be able to see that. Brilliant. Okay. And that's just one of them. This one over here is going to head on up. $10, $20, $30. It's not going to matter what I roll, but Holiday spots another of these Belcher variants making its way along the shoreline right towards her. It likewise unhinges its jaw and spews forth a cloud of nasty wasps in your direction. That's a good thing. You wanted me to burn those high dice rolls. It has a 30-foot reach on it, which is why I said it didn't matter what I rolled. So even with a natural 20, the best it can do is spew it about as perfectly as possible in the space almost right behind you here. And that's that one.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, these things can be nasty. And we got another one right here that is seeing some blood raining down from above as Dewdrop just got positively annihilated there, and this one just looks like it's going to ready in action and wait for her inevitable fall so it can have it can get ready for lunch. And likewise with this one, we're just going to kind of play the waiting game right there underneath Dewdrop's position. This guy in here has waited long enough. Oh shit. Alright, well we just ran into the Scorchy. Is that a saving throw, or do I just take the damage?
It's a savings throw.
Let's check. I believe I failed. I got a 13.
Yep, you failed.
Okay, what was the damage you rolled?
8.
8. I will take it. That was 35, 40, 45, 50. Damn, not quite close enough. And it only just spots Holiday down there below it as it uses the rest of its movement, so no takesy backsies. And then for the bonfire, when it ends its turn there, okay. Well, we will not be ending.
Yeah, the
our
guy in
turn.
the bonfire is good as long as he doesn't stay there.
Right. That reminds me, I was trying to get some fire! And yes, we will get out of here. Skirt right up along the side and try to bite Udorm here with a 14 to hit. Near miss.
Yep.
There we go. That's what we want. No, it's not. What the hell? Sure. We'll do a ring of fire. Little Johnny Cash there. Well, this one's not going to be able to avoid being potentially burned as we rush through there. So saving throw number 3. Natural 20 again. That would have been an attack on Westy otherwise.
I'm glad we're burning up those high rolls.
Sure.
Figuratively, literally and
Literally,
figuratively.
yeah.
It's going to go for a scratch attack. And that's an 11 to hit, so nothing doing there. That's all of them. That's all of them. Yes, all of you guys went. You guys are all dead. You guys all ran away. Nothing rushing in from the eastern flank here as far as you can see. So really that just leaves my one guy right here. Do a check for that one real quick. And, oh yeah, 21. Gonna Austin 316 right out the window. And, oh look, a tree guy. Oh, almost ate shit like the first guy that jumped out the window. He does kind of stumble forward a little bit unintentionally. And then goes for a bite attack on Bly. Ouch! A 22 hit for 5 piercing.
Ouch.
And that's all of the undead. We will pass it over to Holiday's turn here next.
Alright, I'm gonna move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, right? Yeah. And then I'm gonna go ahead and hit the zombie that just jumped out. Oh no! With,
Well, shit.
Aw, come on, really again?
Right, we're doing this again? Come on. It's been 2 weeks. Let those dice recharge.
Do you have any bonus actions available?
I don't think so.
Well, if that's a no-go, then let's pass it back to the top of the initiative where Dewdrop is knocking on death's door here. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to do any additional movement there, Sam? Not sure if that was all your movement or if you still had a little extra over there.
No, she used all 30 feet.
Alright then, so yes, let's see what Katie's got going here then.
Yeah, not a whole lot. Let's see. The locust-y things on my right there, do they follow me? Well, period. Do they follow me, period? And then if they do follow me, do they follow me like simultaneously, or do they have to wait until it's the zombies' turn to move? If that makes sense.
It does. The
Okay, cool.
latter, they go right after the zombie that created it.
Okay,
But they
cool.
do have their own turn in the initiative.
Okay. That's what I think I'm gonna do is fly up to 30 feet.
Okay. Are you disengaging or just moving away?
Just shit. We don't have opportunity. Shit. Is disengage is like a normal action, right?
Well, as a rogue, you'll get it as a bonus action. I
At
think.
level
Yeah,
2.
because she's an annual, so she should already
Correct.
have it. Yeah, the cunning action that you get at level 2, bonus action for disengage or hide or what have you.
Okay, then yes. I keep forgetting that I'm 2. I keep forgetting I actually did things correctly for once. But yes, I will disengage. Use part of my movement to up to 30. And then move 15 feet away. So that's my 30 feet.
Okay.
And then I can use my regular action to do another movement 30 feet, right?
Correct. At this height,
Oh.
you're pretty much on the roof here. Do you just want to fly
Okay, yeah.
over the trailer?
Yeah.
All right,
Yes,
so
sir.
I'll just scoot you 20 feet that way.
Awesome.
And then you'll
Okay,
still
and
have
then-
some extra movement. Of course, the porch is on fire here below.
It happens to the best of us. No judgment.
And you see another one of those things.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah, it's
could
closing
spin
its
it.
jaw.
Yeah. It's going, fairy, delicious.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there's another
I
cloud
am
of those
gonna-
locusts right here.
Yep. So I'm going to stay in this specific spot and then might go up another 5 feet ish. And then I will change out that little flying thing in a second, but that'll be my turn.
Okie doke. Hey, go right ahead there, Josh.
Yep. Do we see more things from the? Is there stuff coming from the east consistently, or do we see movement over there, or is this
The
kind of
only-
what we got?
The movement on the east, primarily, as best we can tell, are zombies running away still from the turn undead.
Okay.
They'll still be running another 8 rounds or so.
Yeah. So this is kind of what we got is what we got for the moment. So
Correct.
are we running or fighting?
Getting out of here.
Well, we're not doing a very good job of it.
No shit.
30 feet around. We'll get there in a couple of years.
And they can move a lot faster. So, I don't think we're really running.
It's a strategic retreat.
Slow, non-efficient. Both of these would probably get an attack of opportunity on me, huh?
Yes.
We'll attack this guy to begin with.
All right.
Nope.
Wow, even if we add it together.
Yeah, right? Super high.
And not
We
in a good
will.
way.
Yep. We'll bonus action. Essentially, Misty Step over here with my last charge of that,
Okay.
and that's action bonus action. And whoops, not 16, but 15.
Ooh. Resistance at 3rd level is pretty nice.
Yeah, right. Teleport into things and just really jack them
Nice.
up.
Not just the normal resistance either. Everything.
We'll go ahead. We're not gonna move. We're gonna. Oh, we'll move. Let's see. How far are these guys? They're pretty much where I would be in line. All right, I'll stay here. Let's go.
All right. Let's pass it to Don.
All right. I'm going to move into the water.
All right.
So I'm
Difficult
sure that's
terrain.
going to make my movement half speed. I don't know what the depth is at, like right there is.
It is 300 feet instantly.
Oh, good. That'll be nice because I think I have swimming somewhere in my bag of tricks over here.
It's still pretty shallow. Like it looks like it'll maybe go out to a depth of like 15 feet as you get closer to the exterior of the map out this way. But for right now, it's like maybe 5-10 feet at most.
That's still over your head.
Oh, definitely.
Right. And then I'm going to ready in action to cast a spell in this spot. Listen up closely. In this spot when Holiday has moved.
As soon as Holiday moves into that spot, you're gonna cast a spell.
No. Holiday has to move out of that area.
That's
or
not what you
else.
said. That's not what you said.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
I heard what you meant, but I interpreted what you said.
Oh, okay then. Well, then you know.
I do have a question.
Yes.
The oven was right here. Does the fire have anything for that?
I thought it was a little bit further down the wall over here, but I mean,
is it?
in either case, it's gonna be close.
Soon.
Yeah, it's a
Soon.
wood-burning, gas-powered oven. Yeah, we're still on the countertop here.
Okay.
And yes, it is Dawn's turn, so I do need to roll another check for that fire. Sheesh. All right. Minimal spread. So I think let's go something like this. Yeesh. It's going to start spreading along the walls from its origin point. And of course, Dewdrop is well below that, but you can definitely feel the heat even at 30 feet above it. And following that, we will see what Adolin's got.
He posted some. He posted in chat. Oh, never mind. He said he's back.
I gotta open another window? Come on,
I'm
man.
back.
Yeah, he said he's back.
Welcome back, buddy.
So 5, 10, 15, 20. Trying to see where my buddy's at here.
Which one's your buddy? Oh, is it the guy
Where
that
are
was
you
in here?
going? We're going that way.
Wrong way, this way. Let's go.
Is it the guy that was in here that you're looking for?
He's looking for
I was
Dewdrop.
looking for Katie.
Oh, gotcha.
You don't know where she went though.
Right. You did hear her
You know or you
scream.
don't know.
You heard
We
her
also know
scream
she
in the front
flies.
yard. Yeah.
So I mean, it's like we don't really know, but she could take care of herself.
True. So I'll use my last 10 feet and go this way. And we'll give this guy up here a little sacred flame.
All right. Dexterity is a mighty 12. So it looks like we're eating another 4
So
points
a
of fire.
whopping 4 radiant.
Oh, 4 radiant. I don't know why I thought fire when the name is Sacred Flame. Womp womp.
Because you're getting ready for this trailer to go up in
Okay.
flames.
All right, that's your move. That's your action. Anything else for you, brother?
Nope. Can't see Dewdrop, so that.
All right. Blide is back to you. Now in melee with this thing.
Yes, I'm going to attempt to stab it with the small pointy thing.
All right.
Oof.
No.
Like,
Pretty sure, yeah, you just did your resub last session, so you do have your weekly inspiration. We are in our first hour if you want to burn it now or if you want to save it for later on. Or you have your weekly hero point too if you want to keep the 10 and see if you can boost it to a 14 with a d6. You got 2 options.
no, I'm gonna hold off for right now, just because I'm pretty sure that wouldn't kill him anyway. So
Sure. Yeah, it's a good amount of damage, but not going to kill it.
right. And then I can't move. I don't think I have anything. Nope, that'll be it.
Okay. Looks like it's time for the zombies again here. Let's get this all set and prepared, and a special shout out to all of our friends out there in Streamland. Y'all are turning out in some pretty great numbers here tonight. We got 12 in Twitch, we got 10 likes so far, and a steady stream of people coming in over here on TikTok. I don't get live numbers for YouTube, but for anybody watching out there, and same thing on Facebook. Much love, much appreciation. Thank you. Check a little random addition here. Oof. All right. I will take that. Oh, forgot I got another zombie at stage south who needed to get off the map. But we've got 2 more reinforcements, one coming from the west and one moving against the current down here on the east side, making an appearance. So first we'll start with the ones that are out of sight, all the way down here. 45, 50. Yeah, if tokens aren't updating, maybe try page reload. That'll happen on occasion. And the variant is going to double move here, action dash, and get right up in Adolin's face. and start the unhinging process, but that's about all it's got. These other ones. Hustle, hustle. Ooh! All the way up on the other side. Took all 100 feet of movement for that, though. The swarm is going to chase after Katie. It does not have the movement, though, since you took extra movement to ascend and go over the roof. It's trying to catch up to you, but it's just on the rooftop here still at about 20 feet high.
You're saying I did something smart-ish? Smart adjacent?
Every day, my friend. This one is going to rush straight east. We see people hustling there on the front yard right side, to use the terminology for the app I use on a daily basis at work. It's a pleasant memory. It's not going to get right up in Johnny's face. It's almost like it's kind of playing like defense here. Like it's got its arms spread, and it's almost like it's trying to prevent you from getting past it. Of course, you can easily do so, should you choose. But that is move. That is action dash. That's it for those guys. We got the ready actions off. There is this one right here that just has all too perfect an opportunity on Dewdrop, who has unintentionally flown over the roof into its line of sight. So it's going to do the same belch attack in your direction. Get that. Youch.
Gonna get me 35 feet in the air?
Oh shit, 35 feet. I've only got a range of 30 feet. So it is going to launch it right behind you. Otherwise, yeah, that was going to hit for 12 damage. Dropped you right into the fire. That would have been unpleasant.
Would the belch thing fall down into the fire?
It stays
Or
aloft.
do they just...
Because yeah,
Gotcha.
they're a cloud of wasps. So once they're out, they're self-sustaining.
Gotcha.
But yeah, that'll just pop another one of those tokens on the map. It's almost right there. It doesn't quite have enough to get an attack of opportunity on you, because it only has the 30 feet, and you're at 35. And yep, the other swarm moved. The other swarm is going to keep on keeping on after Holiday here, and looks like 30 feet is their movement. So they are keeping pace with her, but fortunately they're not as fast as the things that spawned them. We've got this guy who was already in the yard. It's a lot of targets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, Bly, go ahead, take your attack of opportunity as we exit your threatened space. And I was going to say technically it's at flank advantage as I'm exiting here to here, but you rolled the same thing on both dice. 7 damage, we will take it. And we're going to continue all the way over to here to Woodorm and get you in a flank attack. And try a bite. Youch! Natural 20. It is 4 and 1, so 2 and 1 on a crit.
Okay.
And that is all of them, so now I just have these 3 guys up on the porch. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yep. You don't necessarily always go after the closest. Wow, definitely not in this guy's case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does Holiday have a melee weapon in hand? Because this thing's just going to jump right down, avoid her entirely. And looks like it's going for your friends down here somewhere.
Nope, just a crossbow.
Alright. Well, we're going to step right here next to Bly and put ourselves in a flank. And we're going after Adolin. It's going to be a weapon attack. Looks like it found a club of some sort, mainly just a tree branch at some point in time. That is a 16 to strike, so this kind of thunks up against your armor, but no real impact. Next one looks in line. Oh, alright.
That's
That
fire.
That looked like fun. I want to try it too. We're gonna go for... Oh, it's just gonna jump right off and go after Holiday. And it's gonna take... Oh, its new grab attack on you. Which I do believe hits. It is an 18 to strike. There is no damage. It just grabs you, and it's got you grappled. The escape DC is fixed at a 13. You're free to attack and do anything else you would normally do. The only imposition is you have no movement while grappled. And the last zombie will step out, and we're gonna somehow move the fire in our attempt to get out of here. Maybe I should put that on the map layer. There we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 25, 30, 35. Yeah, Wudorma's getting swarmed here. Hey, that rhymes. And we're going to try a grab attack. Uh-oh. Oh, not going to hit. And 11.
That'll miss.
Nothing doing. I think that's all of them. So now I've got this new guy all the way over here. And yeah, sure, we will just 5, 10, 25, 35, 45, 50. We'll just take a single move. Just kind of checking out what's going on here. Oh, there's a fairy up there. Come down here. And last but not least, our new arrival from down here. Pretty sure we just have 2 targets, but these things don't measure things out before they run. So I'm going to assume Bly is in range. And Bly is the intended target. So 10, 20, 30, 45, and oh, it just had enough room, but it is going to provoke AOOs from Wudorm and Adolin.
Would that be advantage?
It would for both of
loose
you.
Flank?
Yep, it just exited a flanked space for both of you. So that's a hit. And then for Johnny, let's see what you got.
That is predictable.
Yeah, that is all kinds of horrible there. And Bly is the lucky recipient of a weapon attack. This thing's got a sharp stick. Ironically tries to stab the tree guy with it and gets a 7, so it has no effect whatsoever. And that will be a day for the zombies. So over to Holiday's turn. Nice. I would also say you have advantage since it is willingly reaching out to touch you as well, so that will hit in either case, and 3 lightning damage.
If you're speaking, we can't hear you.
Right.
Correct.
Also, since
I don't like
she
where this
can't
is
move
going.
from, since she can't move from that spot, and I held an action to cast a spell, can I change my location that I'm going to cast the spell?
I would say you could change the location. You can't change the spell, but you could change where you're going to cast it.
Okay. So the spell I was going to cast was Entangle, because I was going to try to block up that area so that we can get out.
Ah.
Um,
You're going to try to get it
So-
over here so it's like getting it, but not her.
well, that's kind of because I was hoping that she would have gone a little bit faster in the I saw the initiative. My
Sure.
character really wasn't thinking, and he doesn't really plot this stuff out. I was hoping that she'd be out of range so that I could catch everybody before they moved into their current positions. So there's that whole bunch down here, but it's a 20-foot radius. Because if I could change it, I was going to use Burning Hands and just hit these two right over here. You know, this one and this one, because they're both within 15 feet of my cone for Burning Hands.
Gotcha. Yeah, I would say you could still do the entangle as you're already in the process of the incantation, but you wouldn't be able to change the spell in mid-reaction. You could change the target of it, so you could like kind of angle it along the side of the porch, under the porch, so it doesn't necessarily impede itself on Holiday's position there.
Yeah, but she's grappled by this thing, and I
Sure.
don't want them, to have that same space thing going on. So, what I'm thinking is, Wardrome is pretty strong, isn't he? From what I've seen,
Dexterous.
pretty dexterous, pretty.
He is very nimble. So
Let's hope you can do well in Entangle, because I'm going to entangle a 20-foot by 20-foot square,
it works.
catching 4 of these guys and accidentally catching Woodroom into them.
Yep.
Did you say accidentally?
Well,
It's-
unintentionally,
I mean,
not accidentally.
You know?
I mean, there's a lot of pre-to-it discussion about what's going to happen here, and then all of a sudden it's accidental. Like, I'm not buying it.
He
So it's a 20.
he may have known what he was doing, but he's like, "Oh, I didn't mean to do it for him." Like, oh,
That's a little too close to the ground color. Let's go with the green.
yeah.
I've got a nice green one here.
The 20-foot
Perfect.
radius.
There we go. A 20-foot cube. I
20-foot
believe.
square. Yeah.
Oh, 20-foot square.
Yeah. All right, and Dawn.
Well, you could just hit all these guys without hitting me and Adolin, then,
Oops.
right?
Oops. If I can remember how to do this. There we go. I'm going to give control of the token to Dawn, so you go ahead and slap it down wherever you want.
Yeah, you could hit like
So-
everyone.
That's where it is. So yeah, unfortunately he's in there, but these two are in there, and Bly is missed, and Adolin is missed.
All right.
Yep.
Strength save when you cast the spell. Womp womp. Well, I like how you didn't ask me, because these zombies are pretty strong. I've got, what is it, 4 of them? Yep. Alright. I got, oh, that's nice, a natural 1 to start. A 12. A 14. And a 22.
14 will beat it.
Alright, so the
When,
And a
and
22
we're
will
also
beat it.
restrained,
second
so
2 will
disadvantage
make it.
on a lot of things.
I'll use these little boots with the down arrow for their entanglement. On the fly, the other two guys made it. So yes, restrained. Otherwise good. They can use their action to make a strength save against the spell DC. Alright, so that was Sam's turn. She did the Shocking Grasp. Dawn did the Interrupt. And that
Where's
will
that?
pass
Oh,
it
there it is.
back to the top of the next round here for Katie.
Awesome. Great. Okay. So I'm assuming that at 35 feet in the air, I can like see, like Buddy and Holiday and everyone. Like I know where they're at at this
Definitely.
point. Okay, cool. Because I'm gonna make my way over them. I'm gonna be like, "I'm here. Don't leave without me. Don't retreat without me, please." Just gonna like cry as a fairy, just like fairy tears everywhere. And so then, how high up do the flames go?
They're only about less than 10 feet at this point.
Okay, okay, yeah, totally safe then. Okay. So, what I plan to do then is kind of just the same as last time and use my action to do movement, use my actual movement, and I think right now I still have to bonus action disengage with the little swarm that's in the block next to me, so I would do that as well. And so that would be 60 feet of movement, and I will fly back over the roof.
Down over to here just about.
About right there, that's 45 feet of movement. Oh, you guys are having a lot of fun. Okay. And then I'll just move down 2 squares for the rest of my movement, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. That's back to Westy.
Yep. Okie doke. We will. I can't move. I'm not likely to break out of this, which is what it is.
What was the wisdom save?
My flaw.
Oh, gotcha.
So I'm going to attack this guy.
All right. No!
Because of disadvantage. Bonus action.
Oh!
4 again. That's because we're restrained, and so
man.
disadvantage. So that is my turn.
Is there also advantage to hit them because they're restrained? Or no, you were hitting the guy that's not restrained.
I was hitting this guy. Well, I guess I would have loose flank with this guy, so my bonus action would hit. Because I have disadvantage, but I get advantage because of this, which would cancel, so...
Correct, so we'd use
Like
the first
offset.
number, unfortunately.
Oh, true. Yep, so miss and miss.
Darg! Alright, well, Don, that's what's happening there. All of a sudden you're a fighter.
All right,
not as
yeah.
capable.
I saw that screwed up and didn't help us really much at all. So I'm going to drop the entangle.
Alright, we will
So-
get rid of that.
so-
We're fighting, I guess.
I'm going to move over to here. Nope. I can hit these two from here. All right, I'm going to hit these two with a cone of burning hands.
Alright. Is that deck saves? Yeah.
Yep, DC 15 is a static DC on it.
That's a double fail.
So they take 11 fire each.
Got it and got it. And now that tree's on fire.
Yay! I love
stump.
fire.
It's
Fire
a
is
stump.
The fire ignites any flammable objects in the area.
yeah. So I mean,
Stumps don't burn very well, though.
Well, that's not the stump. That's just what we see. If you look closer, you can see kind of like the tree itself. They kind of have it like it's a lighter color so that it doesn't impose itself over the
Gotcha.
spaces. A lot of the trees do
Oh.
that in these maps.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't realize that was an actual tree. I thought it was just a stump, and then it was like weird imagery around the stump for some reason. So
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah, some of the trees I have are truer to form, like you actually see the canopy and the foliage more than the
Yeah.
stump. But a lot of the map designers just do this kind of thing so you can tell there's a tree there.
It was a trailer, so I thought it was kind of just clear-cut area, so my bad.
Sure.
and then I moved back into the water a little bit more, hoping to stay as nondescript as possible. And that'll end my turn.
What's your passive perception?
16.
As is mine.
All right.
Don't tell me there's fucking zombie fish too.
I'm going to get rid of this animated effect here. It's having a little impact on our overall performance. So I will grab a staticky fire. As fun as those animated ones are.
Well, it was pretty cool, yep.
Oh yeah. We'll just use something basic. Yep. Spreading out. Spreading out. Don't want to put too many of these down because it'll be the same basic effect on our stream performance. It's mainly the audio that was getting fucked up. Everything else seemed to be okay. Alright. Passive perception of 16, however.
I think you forgot to read in the notes area where we're all level 1. Level 1.
Yeah, there's one of them in the water. It's only
These fuckers swim!
it's like 20
They
feet
swim
deep.
now.
It doesn't look like it's swimming, like it's standing down there on the floor of the lake here, and it's clear enough that as the ripples in the water kind of still for a second, you make out that this thing is just kind of looking up at you and very slowly making its way towards you. It definitely does not have 50 feet of movement down here on the floor of the lake, but there's one of them down there in the water. And Adolin, that will be your turn up next.
All right, we've got to increase the firepower a little bit. We're going to cast Spiritual Weapon. Do you have
Got one of those for
a
you?
weapon token I can use? If not,
I do. Do you have a preference on the type of weapon? I got a few different options here. Got club, hammer, mace, spear, arrow, sword.
let's make a hammer.
Hammer time. Let's get that right there. I will pass it to your control and go nuts.
All right, just going to move it into the middle there, and I will
Focus
target
the
this
fire.
guy.
Did everybody stop talking, or did I lose sound?
Nope.
We
There was a
stopped
pause.
talking. Yeah, I'm also crafting Johnny a spiritual weapon character sheet here, so he can just drag that out for future use. So that's where I'm paused. I missed who's the target. Is it the one between the weapon and Wudorm? Ah, that one up there. Alright, so we do have Loose Flame
Yeah.
regardless, and 9 damage. Smack! Crack, and got it.
And for my action, I will Sacred Flame the same guy.
Oh, 22 on the save that time.
Alright, he's free. I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Alright. Bly is next.
Okay. Well, being that we're now have more guys than I anticipated, I am going to do that as a bonus action. On that guy,
Okay.
the guy in front of me, we will do dexterity,
Aw.
and then I will stab him because he's mean.
10 damage, we'll take it.
Okay. Alright, and that will be my turn.
Alright. What do you think? Should we have some more zombies? I usually take silence as a yes.
No.
We would prefer not to.
No, look at the time.
You know,
I assumed it was a rhetorical question that they're all going to go into the trailer and blow up.
Boom!
I just hear Oprah saying, "You get a new character. You get a new character."
Never liked any of your character ideas anyway.
True, true.
Alright, let's get 5 zombies. And I guess the good news, if you want to call it that, is they are all over here. And we'll cover their turns here shortly enough. Let's pick up right here with the zombie that's got the grab attack. Following that up, it will attempt a weapon attack. And nothing doing, a 9 armor class there on Holiday. Man, that would have been an instant kill almost, 9 damage if that had gotten through.
Thank goodness for that.
Yes, indeed. Man, how come you guys don't kill one of these freaking zombies?
Right?
They're all still alive. What's up with that?
well,
Keep
I mean, they
rolling
have like
ones.
double, almost triple the hit points we do. We're dishing out very little damage. It's one of those things.
Have you tried rolling better?
You
I
know,
personally
I
have not.
thought
so-
about it. You know, I thought about it, but I'm like, maybe it's just like my trying to roll a 42 on a D100 for the last 2 months.
Oh, sure. And that's the wrong fucking die, too. Well, I'm going to treat that result as it is. And yes, the flame is spreading inside of the trailer now. Burning through the walls. You can hear the structure is starting to come down there on the back side. And back to the engagement we have out here by the trusty old oak tree. Whew. Man. Alright, the one that is on Bly is going for a scratchy attack. That's an 11 to hit for what would have been the rest of your hit points if it had hit. got a few different choices here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure. Adolin, go ahead, take an attack of opportunity with advantage on this guy as he is exiting that square. That will hit 4 damage. And then we will keep on keeping on, provoking an attack of opportunity from Bly as well. Not with advantage, unfortunately, but go ahead, take it nevertheless. Shit.
Take a hero point. D8.
Alright, roll that d8. See if we get an extra chunk of damage there.
I'll let you roll it. I've rolled like shit, so.
Yeah, 4 or better.
D8, yep.
Nice. Take it. And yeah, this thing's gonna kind of like creep up along the shoreline there and line up its attack, and then it's just gonna kind of look over at Buddy and belly flop right into his space with a and we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna make it a default pummel attack just by the nature of what it's doing. Oh god, a 17 to hit
Yep, that'll hit.
for 8 bludgeoning. Bonk. It's like holding your head under like it's gonna try to frickin' drown you there. And this one is going to start making its way along the shoreline here. Doo 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 doo. I've got one in melee with Adolin. It does have its jaw unhinged, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that's the attack it will take. It's actually gonna bite you, ironically. Oh shit! 23 to strike for 5 piercing on Adolin. Alright. And then this guy here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 targets. Alright. Yeah, they are really enjoying playing the waiting game here with Dewdrop. This one is going to position itself under and almost like a freaking right outfielder there. Just kind of get the glove under position and wait for that fairy to fall. You're out! And then we've got the Wudorm trifecta over here. Doesn't necessarily mean that's how it'll stay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think everybody's in range right here. And yeah, looks like we're going to provoke an AOO from you as we're heading over in this direction.
We'll take it.
Big money, big money. Yes,
Flashing.
big money. There we go. Solid strike. Unfortunately, it's going to get Bly in a loose flank right after that. And go for a bite attack with that flank. Oh, it's a natural 20 for 6 piercing.
Is this a bad time to bring up? I forgot to do the necrotic damage on the hex on the one in front of me.
How much extra damage is it?
It's a D6.
Go ahead, roll it. We will take that.
No. Yeah. Oh, wouldn't matter. Okay.
And yeah, if this is dropping you to 0, it's going to break out the infection. It'll get a bonus action bite attack on a prone character here. That is a 15 to hit, so that is going to hit your armor class. And that will provoke a Constitution save from Bly. DC is 18. This is a make or break save. This is the character lives or the character dies save. The character will, at least for the time, live, but you do suffer a death save failure. So you are down 1 on that, and you also suffer a level of exhaustion. So we're going to put a little battery of 1 on you there to indicate that. Otherwise, there is no negative hit points in 5e, by the way. You're just at 0. And then, yeah, this thing is just right there on Bly, and this can get really nasty really quick. On Wudorm.
Also, considering we're level 1 characters.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. 1.
I'm glad I'm here to remind you.
4. And since Bly is down, 2 now becomes Wudorm. So this one right here is gonna try a scratch of, oh god, natural 20 again on Wudorm. That is for 6 and 3, so that would be 3 and 1 with your resistance.
3 and 1, so 4. Alright.
And the one on the side of you here, inexplicably, is going to wander off in this direction and try to get in on this love fest we've got going with Holiday. Oh, God. That is an 18 to strike, and yeah, they've each got one of your hands now. There is a double grab going on here, and she's not going anywhere until she breaks free of both of those grapples now.
Or teleports.
That would be an amazing way to get out of it, absolutely. And that will do it for them. So yeah, up next is this guy, all the way on the north side. He didn't move last round. He belched up at Katie and then watched his locusts not do much of anything. So we will just continue on here. Ah, okay. To be followed by our next buddy. Oh, that porch is getting hot. Try a perception check. Good enough. And for those of you with line of sight over to here, there's another half dozen rapidly making their way to your position. If they get on you, this might be all but over. Holiday, it is your turn to end the next round before we go to our halftime.
Alright. How do you know if you have... So, like, I have face stat. But how do you know how many you have per rest?
It should say in the description of the ability itself, I would think. Oh, I forgot to move my
Post the
locust swarms.
ability.
I'm going to move these locusts here while I'm thinking of it. 30 feet. 30 feet.
So you essentially get that twice per day right now. And then as you level, you'll get more.
Okay, cool. So that just means... Can I use face step to get out of a grapple?
Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you can.
When you reach 3rd level... Oh, bonus action. Magically
Oh,
teleport.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah,
You
that'll
can just
right out of
teleport
that.
30 feet.
And while she's doing that, I've got this one swarm over here that's going to try to get up in Adolin's business.
Yep.
Oh, so close. A 19 to hit Adolin for 15 damage. If that thing had hit, oh, near game over. I don't know if
You
Holiday
can also
wants
teleport
to end.
away.
Right. Holiday is also seeing that this swarm has moved into that spot, so I don't know if that's
Yeah, get out of there.
Over
Just-
here. Over here.
we got to get out of here. And
Yeah, you guys
this
are
is
all
fucking stupid. We
really...
got to get out of here.
Yeah. Nobody's trying to really move away. We're all trying to fight. We gotta run.
Alright, yeah. Then I'm going to use dash as my action. 1, 2,
Well-
3... Or...
No, teleport over here.
Teleport over here. Yeah, teleport over here and then dash.
Yes.
Okay.
And you have normal movement. You have dash.
yeah.
You have action dash, and movement because that teleport was a bonus action. So
Yeah. So I
you
can
can
go-
move. You can move 90 feet total, which is definitely off of this map.
Alright, that works.
We're trying to go
100 feet.
west, not south. Or east. Sorry, east, not south.
I mean, you can go west if you want.
We're trying to avoid west. Yeah.
Back in baby's arms. Alright, well, Holiday has made it off the map, so I'm going to vanish her character for the time being. And, of course, if there's need for you to return, we can do that. But for now, we will send it to the top of the next round of initiative and to our halftime break as well. Might be a few minutes extra for this one, but we will be back with you shortly, friends. Are you with us?
Yeah, we gotta run.
Yep.
Like when we decide to run, we gotta run, guys. Can't
I'm
stay
gonna get
slow.
Bly up before I go.
Sure, if
Yeah,
you
I was
think you can.
the only thing that I was hoping to do at that point was to be able to get an entangle in a
Yeah.
position to slow them down so that we can get out of here.
Yeah,
But all sorts of shit happened, and
I saw the initiative order. I was like, yeah, he's played his characters. Character wouldn't necessarily know that and be like nonchalant. So, yep, this is it's gonna go the way it went. And yeah, I have no strength.
Yeah, I'm zip.
and I would not have known that. But I see you carrying a double-bladed scimitar,
Yeah, yep,
so I'm like, oh, that's a heavy weapon. He must be
Yep.
kind of strong.
yep. That's why you see me missing a lot. It is a double-bladed scimitar that is essentially a long polearm, and I have no strength. Hence,
Why'd you
lot
pick
of
the
this
double-bladed scimitar?
because it doesn't work well at level 1.
Oh, okay.
Because in the future it will work.
Right. Okay, so just a heads up, and it's really not going to change anything for anyone what they're going to do. But I'm going to hit Bly with the healing word, which is my first level spell. Hopefully he can get out and do something, or he'll get ripped to shreds, one of the two.
Yep.
And then I'm going to disengage as my action, and then I'm going to move 25 feet, which is my maximum move, and probably get ripped to shreds next round.
Yep. Yeah, my wisdom save was do I use the two-hander I'm not great at, or do I use the dagger?
Ah, okay.
Is essentially what it was. I was like, well, it was less than 10. I'm using the weapon that I've shown you guys that I use, so because I've only used the dagger when you guys were all away from me, or when I already had it out. So, otherwise, I've always used the big weapon. Like when we started to run and we were still in the trailer, everyone else got out of the trailer before I did, and so I stabbed one of them because it was effective. But nobody could see that. Definitely a little handicapped right now. I need that first feat, and it's okay. Because then it becomes a finesse weapon.
Oh, okay. Which feat is that?
Revenant Blade. It, let me grab it real quick and post it. I don't think it lets you post very well. So that's what I'm going to grab at level 4.
Oh, very cool.
So hence the dexterous build with a big two-hander, and also why I took a great weapon fighter. So
oh, excellent.
I re-roll all 1s and 2s, and I only roll d4s for attack. So the chances of getting a 1 and 2 are high, but I also can re-roll them.
But isn't that only a reroll once?
Correct. Yeah, so I could roll a 1 and 2 again. Yeah.
I thought the scimitar does like 1d6.
It does 2. Well, the double-bladed scimitar does 2d4.
Oh, okay.
So it's 2d4 for the initial attack, and then I bonus action, which is 1d4. But yeah, once I get that, then my AC goes up a little. I get 20 dex. And true proficiency with this weapon. But it does kind of require that feat. I'm gonna step away for a moment. I'll be back.
Well, hey there, everybody. Welcome
Hi
back.
there.
Hello.
Say hello, Poplu's
Hello
on
again.
stream. Say hello to Poplu, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Hello.
Hello, Poplu.
Who's being
Do we get a puppy in game to kill all these zombies?
That's Tuesday Crew.
Oh.
Alright, he doesn't like to be up here for too long.
Yeah, my
Alright.
dogs don't like to sit in the computer chair either.
Yeah, he was missing me while I stepped out to attend to an errand here real quick, but so as soon as I got back, he was just all up in my face. Alright, well, we are top of a new round here, and Dewdrop is still sitting at 1 hit point, but thankfully has some advantage of elevation, at least until these swarms close in, and they are closing in from all sides.
Yeah, it's not a great time. I've certainly had better times. So, I know that going right ahead of me into evoke attacks of opportunity from those two, but I'm high enough that it shouldn't be a problem. Question mark, hopefully. So I think what I'm going to do is use my full movement and then use my action to dash and get the fuck out of here.
Going to get my ass to Mars. Are you also heading off the edge of the map? Yep. Alright.
Yes, sir.
Well,
Me and my
well,
one hit point. We'll see y'all later.
Alright, well, Wudorm is up next then.
Get my hit points back, and we will move, taking an attack of opportunity.
Alright. Gonna try to bite. Nope, nothing happening.
Alrighty, so that's movement, and then action dash off.
Okay. There's that. What about Buddy out here at Crystal Lake?
All right. Well, I'm going to get my six of my hit points back. All right. I'm going to use a bonus action to hit Bly with a healing word.
Alright. That will get us out of death save mode. The exhaustion will remain until our next long rest, but hit point wise, you're doing a lot better. 8 out of 10.
Action to disengage and 25 feet. Oh, hold on. Out of the water. Here we go. Oh, why did I? All right. Stop it. All right. Here we go. And I am almost off the map.
You did or did not disengage?
I did. It's my action.
Alright.
Healing word is a bonus action.
Gotcha. This zombie has the sentinel feet.
Yeah, fuck you.
Man, wouldn't that be a bitch? Adolin, that's back over to you then.
All right, so we're going to teleport 30 feet and then move and dash off the map.
Did everyone take Blessing of the Raven? Holy shit.
Both him and I
I'm the
did.
one that didn't. It's like, come
Well,
on.
you have your fairy fire spirit later, so you'll have a little teleport too.
Yeah, they both got an
Yeah,
racial ability. Seems like it's time to drop Nihilus back in. All right, that's Bly as your friends are making for the tree line and beyond, and you're still kind of here a bit surrounded.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's okay. In action. Oh wait, where's the best? Oh boy.
Any spells or abilities?
I don't.
Uh-oh.
Did least amount of toxic. I guess we'll go with that way. So that'll provoke attacks from both of them. We'll see how far I get.
The one that's next to the hammer already used his on me, so
Okay. Well,
if you can make it, man, then he ain't gonna attack you either.
Which one? Next to the hammer, there's 3.
Wow, the one that was next to me, next to the hammer,
Oh, this guy here?
the guy on the right.
Gotcha, so Dom should probably take the shorter path and exit this way, so that it's these two taking Yeah, it'll be these two taking the attacks. You don't necessarily have to go all the way around, because this guy's not going to get any play on you.
what about that guy? Wouldn't this be 3 then?
Oh, that's right, because
Move that way?
you start off right here, yeah?
Yeah.
My bad. I thought
Someone-
you were starting off right
Yeah.
here.
someone else would only
Okay.
get 2.
Yeah, you're good. Okay, so yeah, they're both going to try their play here. A bite, and one of them's going to try to grab and make sure you do not move.
I just like this.
The bite is a 16 for 5 piercing.
Ouch.
Oh, damn, and the grab is a 22 to hit.
And back.
Unless somebody's
Okay.
got 10k Beskar and wants me to
Which
re-roll that.
one? The second one grabbed
it's the
him.
hexed one, yeah.
So
the
he
one.
would. You would be moved a little bit.
Yeah, you'd technically
But,
be like,
okay.
yeah, you'd be like right
Yeah.
here.
You'd be on the other side of it.
Yeah, if
I-
not
well,
even-
we-
yeah, like right
Yeah,
You
here.
can't see
you
the
would-
stream. but-
Well, you're leaving, yeah, because you were leaving this square at the time.
Correct. So you do still have your action if you want to try to break out of it. It's a escape.
I'm just gonna stab him.
All right. Also a play you can make. Motherfucker! All right, it's time to use that inspiration you've been saving.
Yeah. Yeah. See, this is why I saved it.
Come on, there we go. All right.
Throw some text. Oh.
Nice, and because of the disadvantage on the save, I got a 6. So that will drop it to 0. That will kill it. And it only took a fair portion of the session for you guys to kill 1 zombie. But that was the threshold for our group to hit level 2. Or if for those of you who are annuals and already at level 2 or may have redeemed Beskar bucks to hit level 2, that will be level 3 for you. We will do a brief pause here since it's my turn, and you guys can go ahead and start knocking those out. I'd say Bly is the one I want to wait on the most. You do still have your turn, the rest of your turn, since this guy's dead.
Okay.
And technically, you have your bonus action.
Right.
Yeah.
And the rest of your move.
Yeah, if he grappled you.
Oh, yeah.
1, 2, 3. I would have 3 more. Move the hex to this guy.
All right.
I think that takes a bonus action.
Does it? You may be right.
I think it
To-
does.
wait.
you maintain concentrate. Well, you would have lost concentration of it technically. I think.
He got knocked out.
And- Yeah, and wouldn't you also... oh, you don't have your pack yet to get the hit points, huh?
No. Yeah, I didn't get that. Oh yeah, it is a bonus action. Okay. Whatever. We'll just leave it where it is. We'll figure it out next time.
But you get a little more movement, so.
That is true. And I think perhaps most importantly, we should see if he gets anything with his level up as a bonus action that might
Yes.
help him in this instance before the zombies
Exactly.
swarm his ass. Because, yeah, this could be nasty. I still got like 6 or 7 of them that could easily get attacks on him and prohibit his future movement.
Oh boy. Do I roll or take the average?
Should
Oof.
we all level up then?
Oh yeah, go ahead and level up right now. Just make sure to keep track of any current spells that you've expended, current hit point values, what have you, because those do carry over to the level up. Anything that you've used is still used, but anything you get, you get.
Yeah, I knew I should have taken average.
Ugh. Should put that in as a new Beskar reward. Reroll hit points. 5,000. Seems like a good time for me to take advantage of that little away from the table break I took during our halftime. We unexpectedly were out of the good green, so yeah, thank goodness the restock is only a quarter mile up the street. Zip, zip, zip. Oh man, I just realized Dawn is still on the map too. I'm just getting Kubrick vibes from Sunday G1 here, with most of the group out of the reach of the zombies, but only one character left to absorb all of it. And thankfully for them, it was an NPC.
I mean, I didn't move that far off, so.
Yeah, and I mean, because I have little legs, so I can only move 25 feet. If I had
Yeah.
like 2 more freaking squares of movement, I would have been off the. Or if I was level 2 at that point, I would have been able to teleport the last 15 feet off.
If only we had focus fired any single zombie. If only we had focus fired.
If only we were playing with, you know.
I don't know. Dawn wanted to set fire to the fucking porch instead of attack the zombies, so I don't know what the play was there.
Oh, it would have.
Play was to have a good time, duh.
Yeah, this is definitely in the 8 sessions we've run so far of, I think it's 182 estimated sessions for the Coalescence. Chapters 4 through 6 here over the next year and a half. This is definitely the biggest zombie chase scene we've had so far. G1 had a sizable one, but they were also kind of playing with some ambiguous terrain and distances. This is very, very true to form. Rolled HP and that was it. 3 whole hit points plus con mod.
Yep.
Reminds me of most of Vedger's level ups in J-Man's game.
Thankfully, my con mod is pretty good right now.
Nice.
I had to refresh my board here.
All right, I will, spoiler alert, if you guys turn back and are able to defeat all of these zombies with this group of characters, you'll go up to level 3. So, weigh that accordingly.
Well,
Just
are you
have
going to tell us if we'll get more than this?
You probably will. You just have Katie just float up there and keep doing the dive bomb if it weren't for the fucking variants. I can just see Sapphire in our Twitch chat right now, just taking notes like, alright, how do I have a flying character who can harangue these things without being harangued in return? I know he does like those distance.
I mean, the Eldritch Blast would automatically be outside their range, so...
Oh, sure. It's just, I guess it depends on what kind of, like if you get the extended range on that, because we've seen their default range for these variants is 30 feet. So,
yeah,
that's already twice the distance on his side.
Dude, a fairy warlock with 120-foot Eldritch Blast
yeah, they're...
would be able to pick these things off like crazy. If they took Spell Sniper, that's 300 feet.
That's some good information right there. Sounds like stuff that Zastam and Acererak might contingency. Lest their entire galactic domination be stymied by a pair of warlocks with infinite range.
We did that. I was playing in a friend family campaign, and we were in the Icewind Dale one.
Ah.
And there was a spot where, like, two of us were warlocks. We had dark vision, and we could see down the elevator shaft, and there was two golems down there, two constructs. Not immune to force damage. Really, that's all that could really hurt them.
Oh, nice.
Because they had heavy resistances, but we could both see them at the very bottom of the shaft, so we're just like, okay, we spend a minute and ping pong these things to death.
Oh yeah, I have a lot of fun with that in video game D&D. I have a lot of not fun with it in real D&D.
Well, I'm all ready, so I don't know if that means anything right now.
Well, it might, because you're definitely on the board. And yeah, Westy's not too far off, so some of these might also just move to the edge of the board in pursuit, but you gotta imagine most of them are gonna stick with the closest of the targets. How's Dom's progression looking there, though?
Almost done.
Fantastic.
Druid level 2 is a little bigger.
Sure.
I think,
Druids
right?
in general just
Is it
get
2
a
or
lot of
3?
options. Man, and we're only like 2 weeks away from the new edition coming out. Should be interesting. Looks like they're backpedaling on that whole thing that you posted.
What I posted. Yep.
Because a lot of people are like, no! Are you freaking kidding me?
I mean, that's essentially taking away all the books that people had bought. So.
I mean, that's the whole problem with digital assets in general, and why I generally am just like, physical is always king. It's a bitch to move around. It clusters a lot of dust inside your home, of your place of residence, but Netflix can't take down the movies that we have here in our house.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in love with Mary Jane. She's my main thing. I have to still change it at the beginning of like 80% of our streams. It's become second nature to where I check to make sure the tags are in line, but almost all of them still say 420. What is going on? It's supposed to say D&D campaign, ADHD, and that's it. Come on.
I mean, it does say bipolar. But...
Oh, is that one still carried on?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Since you listed them out, that one is still there.
All right. I guess it should technically say English as well, but I feel like it does that one automatically regardless of what I do, just because you have your language preset.
Hey, my initiative is higher than the zombies. Why am I not going first? I thought I'd do the confusion technique to see if that would be like, oh yeah, you are supposed to go first. There you go.
Oh, gotcha. I was just trying to formulate.
Confused.
I was trying to formulate. How do I fucking respond to this AI? He knows he's already gone, but how do I say this nicely?
When has that stopped you? We've known each other for how long?
I don't
mean,
know,
come on.
dude. It's coming up on 30 years. So yeah, the filter largely only exists on my cigarettes anymore. Ooh, that's tasty.
Bly, you ready yet?
Looks like he is finalizing.
Yes, should be good.
All right. Did you happen to pick anything up with your bonus action that will be of use to you right here and now?
No.
Oh, so I'm coming to whoop some ass then. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's a bonus action.
All right. Well, let's strategize with these things. Intelligence check is a 9. Okay. We'll do a group check. And an 18. And a 10. Alright, so I think that averages out to average. Yeah.
They're smarter than Arm Ripper.
Yeah, and the
these
spiritual
zombies are
weapon is
reasonably intelligent.
the spiritual weapon is still there, even though he's not around to control it. It doesn't attack or anything, but it's still just sitting there.
Correct.
I don't know if that plays into their psyche or anything.
It does not. So we got that, and all of you guys scoot forward 5 more. That's your move. And then whale. Shit. Okay. Okay. So this one, who's floating to the top now and ascending out of the lake, is gonna step up next to Buddy. All kinds of creep show vibes. I can hold my breath for a long time. And it's gonna try to bite. Bite attack on Buddy. Ah, I got a 7.
Oh, that'll miss.
Alright.
But he's sweating a little.
This one will move 25 feet in there. And then 30, 35, 40. Bly does get attack of opportunity if he wants to take it on that guy. Looks like this one's about to chase off after your friends into the woods. Call that 50. That will hit. It will survive that. And then, okay. Yeah, this one is going to keep a one-track mind. Not going to hold its action anymore, but it is going to haul off the map, primarily in pursuit of that fairy with the 1 hit point. And we got 2 of them right here next to Bly and Buddy. This is where it'll get a little dicey. That's Bly. That's also Bly. So this one will step up, get into position, take its attack before the other guy gets up in there. That's a bite. A bite is, ouch, an 18 for 6 piercing. And the Belcher variant will get up on you from behind and try for a pummel attack on Bly. God, that's 23 to hit for 5 bludgeoning. Just like that, he's back down to a single hit point. got this guy. Likewise, choice of 2. Oh, he's going for Bly also. Not in a flank opportunity there, so just a regular. Gonna try for a grab attack, and it's a natural 1. So tries to grab at your ankle there and just comes up with a handful of oxygen. Okay. The ones that were grappling Sam here a few minutes ago. We'll drop those. Try this again. Okay. Okay. This one's gonna stay skimming the shoreline. 25, 30, 35, 40. And getting up in Buddy's face. Gonna try for a bite. Oof! 17 to hit. 4 piercing. And this one is going to take the same thing, but the long way around. It's going to take an action dash for us to get all the way up in Buddy's face.
Wait, is there any chance that the trailer's blown up yet before that entire group comes?
It would be on Buddy's turn
Oh, okay.
that I do the check.
Oh, gotcha.
And up next we have okay. There we go. There we go. That's what we're looking for. So the Belcher, 20, 30, 40, 50. It's going to belch a cloud. I'm not even going to bother with an attack roll. 10, 20, 30. It's launching it in the direction of the retreating party. So we have another spawn popping up down here. That will be it for that one's turn. This one will just kind of step out. And this is like the zombie foreman. I mean, this is the one that's attached to their actual character sheet. So he's like Zombie Joe, their default. And he's very happy with what he sees. And that will be his turn. He just kind of overlooks the carnage and is very satisfied. Locust, likewise, gonna move 30 feet. We got that. Their action economy, and fairly so, I would say, seems to be pretty limited. They do not have action. They do not have access to an action dash, so they are just moving at 30 feet. 30 feet, and here's the other swarm. 20. Oh, this one might go after Bly or Dawn, though. It is going to go after Dawn. So back here, it's going to 10, 20, 30. Oh, just enough room to get up in your face. Oh, the armor class of 12 ain't going to get nowhere. All right. That is it for the zombies. So yes, on Dawn's turn.
All right, I'm going to use an action to summon my fire spirit right here.
Okay.
Which is going to deal 1d6 damage. Hold on, I'll show you the. That didn't work. Hold on. There we go. So basically, what's going to happen is
Bly's like, nope, nope.
no, move him closer.
What's happening?
Oh, wait, let me get the character sheet out. Oh, that's right, because the character sheet went away when I reloaded. But I did fix it, so let's go ahead and get to... Alright, so when it appears, it does 1d6 plus my... where is that? There's that ability. Okay, so blah blah blah. Each creature within 10 feet of the spirit other than me. Would you put him back?
Put who where with the what?
Put Bly back because he needs to be out of range.
Oh, I'm pretty sure Dom did that. I didn't move him. I was testing out the radius of the trailer explosion, and I saw the token move away because it was like Dom was like, "Nope, I ain't doing that."
Oh, I didn't move it.
I don't think he moved.
Interesting. Yeah, he
Yeah.
was right here. And then,
Right.
Yeah.
then as I was measuring out the radius for the trailer, the token went over here because the radius got within like 10 feet of him, so it looked kind of funny. Like he was like, "Nope, not doing that."
Maybe the forced vision or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, so 5, 10. I'm gonna make it appear 10 feet above this one, so it is in an empty space. When it appears, everyone within 10 feet must succeed on a DC saving throw against my spell DC 14 or take 2d6 fire damage.
All right. No, yes, no.
Okay, and then it's going to come over to me. We're going to teleport 15 feet off there, and I'm going to use the rest of my 25-foot move to go.
Did you disengage?
Oh, and when we teleport,
Oh, you teleported.
yeah. And it also created a burst of flame, DC
right.
14, doing 1d6 plus 2 points of damage. Yep, so it'll do
Okay.
7 fire to everyone within 5 feet if they don't make a DC saving throw of 14. A dex save.
Oh, damn, they all made it. 17, 21, and 20.
And then gone.
Okay. So that's going to be Bly up next in the initiative then. Last one on the board. 1 hit point and 1 level of exhaustion. Yikes.
Why is sad?
Yeah, this is bad.
Bad tree, sad.
Oh, didn't really get any. Man, that's not really gonna do anything.
This is a magical loading screen, right? Once we're off the map, so they can't chase us anymore.
Well, it does take us to a new scene. As far as what that scene is, though.
Well, I mean, this will give me the best opportunity to hopefully not die.
So that's your action, concentration. Of course, they'll have disadvantage. So you're
Yeah,
going to cast
so
and then
then-
move?
Yeah, and provoke all kinds of attacks of opportunity from there's literally everybody.
There's 3 of them right there. We won't count the 2 at the edge of the map if you happen to make it that far. Okay, so we're gonna try a weapon attack, a pummel, and a grab. The weapon attack is disadvantaged, so that's a miss. The pummel at disadvantage. And looks like the pummel is going to nail with a 17, even at disadvantage. And that'll deal 7 bludgeoning, so it looks like he's going to drop down to 0 here again, unless we have a counter in play.
No. Shot my 1.
Alright.
No,
So that would be, I guess, this one right here. Yep, that's the one right there. Who gets the pummel attack is going to get an immediate pounce. Fight attack with advantage.
Do they have to use a bonus action for that, or
They do.
which you wouldn't get as a reaction?
It's not a reaction because it's still their turn. They only get this bonus action when the infection ability comes up. Typically, they wouldn't have a bonus action at all.
That's what I'm saying. Is like you don't get a bonus action as a during a reaction. So, but it just happens whenever, regardless of that. So, gotcha.
Yeah, that is interesting mechanically.
You get what I'm
Thematic.
saying there? Like,
Right.
Mechanically, you've said it's a bonus action to do it. So they whack you, you go to 0. They bonus action
Right.
pop on you.
Yeah, and the bonus action
But-
specification is really only put in there so that it's not every single time they knock
Correct.
somebody to 0 hit points in a round. Like, there is a limit to it.
I think you could mechanically say on hit during a reaction or during their turn they can use a bonus
Right.
action.
Like, that is more the
But-
the intent, sure.
Correct.
But here's the thing, it tries to take a bite on the prone Bly and ends up missing his armor class. So we do not trigger a... Well, actually, I think the death save, let's see. The event of a... Nope, because I missed entirely. It does not put him down the death save tracker. It does put him in death save mode. But no Agent Orange infection possibility with this particular exchange. That, I mean, I'm going to drop the initiative in any case here right now. But for those of you who are off the map, and I would say definitely Buddy, and possibly Wudorm as well with a... fair passive perception, and also our fairy who has the advantage of elevation even though there's trees kind of blocking sometimes. Half our party is at least aware of what's going on with Bly here, so what are we thinking?
Continuing to run. I've seen many fall. Sorry.
We fade to black and my character comes back dramatically 2 scenes from now. Perfectly fine.
He's wearing all white, comes with a glow of holy light behind him. I am Bly the White.
Yeah, I need to get out of there too.
Yeah, you're not the first person I've seen die to these things. Sorry.
Well, Dom's turn is before theirs, so there is the chance he gets a natural 20 on his death save here. So go ahead and roll a death save, and in the event you get a natural 20, you're back up with 1 hit point and have your whole turn. So there is this slimmest chance, 5%. Oh, ouch! And unfortunately, inspiration rerolls do not work for death saves. So that will put him down.
But I said they did in the poll.
Oh, well, you answered wrong. And yeah, I think we can just kind of hand wave it here for to spare any further brutality because, yeah, only needing 2 additional death saves, these things are just going to swarm on him like a pack of dogs on a 3-legged cat. And that will be our first RIP of the campaign on the character side of things. My condolences, Dom.
It had to happen eventually.
Somebody had to be number 1. Congrats on being number 1.
I want a gold medal.
Man, it took Chewbacca like 30 plus years to get his.
Would it be an orange medal?
It'd be a what?
An
It's
orange medal?
An orange
It's
medal.
okay. We'll see you later, man. We'll see you later. You're a tree zombie now.
Yeah, we'll encounter him as a Class B zombie, possibly somewhere down the line. But for those of us who are hauling ass, we have easily a dozen of these things in full pursuit now with nothing else to distract them for the time being. And they pretty much all move faster than you. The one advantage that you have is even the lowest intelligent of you has sentience. These things are very intelligent for undead, but they don't always... I try to exemplify this a little bit in the combat that we just had. They don't always take the most optimal path of movement. Sometimes they zigzag around a little bit. Their movement can kind of be herky-jerky. And in the long sprint of that is more demonstrated in that they don't necessarily just full-on direct sprint right towards you. Like, they might kind of veer to the left for 30 or 40 feet before they get back on the right track. So even though they have the advanced movement, in a foot race across what is now becoming open land, you guys do have some advantage, but that is mostly going to involve your character's endurance or your constitution. So let's check. I don't think endurance is a skill anymore. I believe it's just a reflection of your straight constitution check. Yeah, it's like a side aspect of that. No longer gets its own thing to pump points into.
Do you want a Constitution saving throw or a check?
Let's get con checks from each of you.
Okay, and just to also, from myself, I mean, even though I'm a little bit slower than everybody else, I have Timber Walk, which is basically allows me to move through overgrown, difficult terrain without extra movement.
Sure. Yeah, that'll be helpful for the first stretch of it here, but once we get off this map, we've got some pretty open ground here ahead of us.
I'll use a hero point and an inspiration so that it's a 24.
All right.
I'll give you my weekly inspiration too.
I'm using an inspiration for my 22.
Okay.
I'm gonna just keep my 2 to keep it spicy.
Yeah, you're having a hard time keeping a high elevation with your exhaustion levels. It's almost like even at 35 feet, the air feels very thin up here.
Someone give me an inhaler.
I got one right here. All right. So we're looking okay. Not so good. Is Sam still with us? What's your Constitution check?
There you go.
Number 9. All right. So, yeah, it does not take long here. We're about maybe 15, 20 minutes into this sprint. And they are gaining on us. And a few of us are starting to feel the effects of exhaustion. There's no mechanical penalties just yet, but you can tell if you do poorly on this skill challenge, which is, I don't think, an official 5e term. Might not even be a 3e term. I forget which system I got it from. I think Star Wars.
It's
But,
a chase mechanic that we're doing, more or less.
Exactly. So we're gonna roll and basically take the best of number of series here. So
I'm also going to use my wild shape to wild shape into an elk, because I think an elk is a quarter. Hold
It's
on.
the big boy. that
Yeah,
can
but I also
carry
get a
people.
speed of 50.
Yeah, it's a big boy that can carry people.
It's not showing me the challenge rating. Hold on.
seems like it should be within range.
Yep, CR 1/4, and I could turn into a 1/4. So I turn into an elk.
All right. I'm still looking for, let's do a second round of these con checks. Of course, taking into account now if anybody is getting a ride, that will eliminate your constitution check entirely, but possibly make the elk's constitution check a little more difficult.
I'll burn another inspiration there.
All right.
And I'll burn another... Do I feel like that's okay, or should I use a hero point?
17, you
For
think you're
17.
okay.
Okay. And if nothing else, even if it's not, I'll burn a second wind. Not for hit points, but to give me a second wind on the running.
I don't see the correlation.
You haven't ran enough then.
Not in a very long time, my friend. I think Sam does enough running for like 6 of us at any given day.
Yeah, the thing is with the elk, I have to use its con modifier, which is a +1 versus my +2.
Oh damn, that's a shame.
Actually, my +3. So I have to use the elk's con, which is less than my con.
Wow.
But
I
I've
thought
got
your
better
con would be
speed
better.
and yeah, no, the elk only has a con of 12.
Whoops.
It's got a strength of 16, which is double mine.
Well,
Is Dewdrop riding the elk?
is anybody riding the oak?
I mean, Dewdrop would not say no.
No, you fly. You're not. It's not a big deal for you. You flying.
I've got 1 hit point. Everything's a big deal.
You're
Breathing is a big
flying.
deal.
It's not you can stay out of their way. I
Bro,
mean,
she weighs like an ounce.
I put the fairy. They weigh some poundage sometimes.
2 pounds.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is an important distinction. If anybody is, of course, riding the elk, as stated, your con check is negated, but Don's check may be a little higher. Well, I'm guessing that nobody's riding the elk. Is what it
I'm
sounds
running.
like.
Yeah, I'm running. I'm good.
Alright, so Adolin got a 21. Dewdrop is getting exhausted here. Wudorm inspired himself and second winded. For Sam's check, click your Constitution attribute instead of the saving throw. Should be just to the left of where you're clicking there. There you go. And even better on the roll, too, so that will work in your favor. Constitution check is more for sustained effort like this, whereas the con save is more for like instantaneous reaction to see how your immune system or endurance will hold up. Alright, so with that in play, Katie, you are now 1 level of exhaustion, which is going to impose disadvantage on future ability checks, such as this one. I do believe is the level 1
Yep.
effect, conditions, and then level 2 is where it starts getting really nasty because your speed is halved, and then anything beyond that is just you're going to be very hindered / ineffective in combat, and then eventually you just die of exhaustion. So as we begin our 3rd round of endurance checks here, Constitution checks, what are we thinking? We've made a bit better ground as far as outpacing these things, at least as far as the elk is concerned, but those of you who are still relying on your own natural speed, these things are definitely gaining. Chase is about now half hour into it.
I mean, is there anything about the terrain that would give us an advantage to slip them or like cause them to, because they're obviously, like you said, not super intelligent, but somewhat intelligent. Is there somewhere we could run through that would just really confuse them?
Not that you're seeing. I mean, the slopes here are like the gentlest of slopes, so like it doesn't even seem like you would find any kind of elevation difference to where you might be able to lose sight of them for even a moment.
Alright, then I'm running.
Alright,
I don't know if anyone else has anything.
Let's keep it going.
Nope, we're pretty much stuck into this stuff.
Right, one shoe.
I'll burn another inspiration.
Oh!
Look, I'm small. I don't know what you want me to do about it.
Stop flying and get on the elk.
The elk said no.
The elk can't
The elk
say
really
anything.
isn't saying much, so I mean, you could fly on the elk.
Yeah, if the elk's not gonna buck me off, assuming that an elk functions like a horse, then I will get with the elk up there, man, because it's looking rough for me right now.
Yeah.
That was my second roll in case I needed a inspiration or something, but I rolled a 14, so.
Alrighty, and for those of us with passive perceptions of 14 or higher over the sound of your own huffing, wheezing, and all of your companions' footsteps and hoof steps clomping along the ground, you hear something in the distance that is rapidly getting closer, and it's not the zombies behind you. It's coming from overhead and from your right side, or the east, as we're looking at the map here. By this point, we've probably ran just about a mile, maybe even 2. And we can see that small city of Turtle Cove up ahead of us, and a little spoiler that Tuesday crew is waiting to meet us up there also. And as you glimpse up ahead to see just what it is that's making this noise, we caught a glimpse of this during a previous session. Let me just grab it out. That's right! Have to get to the chopper. Had to be said. And we've got some dice rolls there from the left and right waist gunner on these on this chopper that is flying overhead. And as your group is prepared to just collapse in exhaustion, or at least a few of you, and some of you wondering just how much more you have left in you, these strangely dressed in camouflage Vietnam-era humans on board this attack copter mow the frickin' dozen or so zombies that have been chasing you for the last couple miles before continuing in front of your current position. And they're just kind of hovering maybe like 80, 90 feet up.
Was there any further pursuit behind us?
All looks clear.
Are they just hovering and pointing weapons at us?
They're not pointing the weapons at you, and they're not even hovering so much. They're just kind of gently
circling.
Not even circling at this point, just kind of going across your field of view, but slowly doing so, almost just to kind of check you guys out. Like, what the hell are those guys? Like, do we need to blast them away? No, they're not zombies. Not sure what the fuck they are. Definitely look like humans from what you can tell at this distance.
Look to the others. Anyone familiar with that craft, or?
I mean, I look up, but I'm still an
You're
elk,
an elk.
so I can't say anything.
No, this is quite weird looking.
They
You
were
ever seen
outposts.
anything
Not,
like that?
so. They're not shooting us, so I guess we continue on.
Say again, Johnny?
I said that I'd never seen anything like that.
Gotcha.
Just kind of wave to them, like wave and salute kind of thing, like one hand up, like, hey, I acknowledge you. Kind of a little salute thing.
I'm just like deliriously exhausted on the elk, just like, oh my god, what's that cool bug up there?
Yeah, they're gonna kind of adjust their path here, and it looks like, they're gonna set down maybe like a quarter mile here behind you, it seems like. But they do a long, slow scan of the horizon, like almost just to make sure there's not another even 5 of these things ready to rush out from somewhere before they finally put down. And during that time that they are setting down, how do you respond?
How long does it take them to set down?
It's like 10 minutes. It's a good few minutes. It's a dragon. Kill it.
Does it, so, coming from City Watch background, guard kind of thing, and having some knowledge that vehicle ships like this do exist, so I'm not overwhelmed by it.
Sure. It's just obviously much higher tech.
It's different than other
Different
things
tech,
I've seen, yeah. Are they just, like, getting off of it?
There's
like,
two
coming
guys
to meet
that
us,
are...
or...
Yeah, there's 2 guys that like have their legs kind of draped over the side as it's touching down, and they're already putting boots to the turf. And they've got weapons in hand, but they are aimed towards the earth itself as they cautiously approach your position. And this, of course, all depends on how your group is responding upon their landing.
Yeah, and we're nowhere near the city, like, right? Like, we're still a
Like
long,
5 miles
maybe
out.
Yeah, maybe we see the city. We see the city, but
Oh, definitely. Yeah,
Okay.
you guys, it's a clear day. You guys can see the gloom over the city, but your view from this point is easily like 20 miles. You got a nice long stretch.
As it gets like lower and very visually larger, I'm just gonna be like, that bug is way bigger than I thought.
It's a vessel of some kind, but they're coming to greet us. They're guards or something of some kind with what they did. But-
Okay, well, I'm not going to let them think that I'm just some stupid animal over here, so I'm going to, I don't want them to go, oh, look, elk, let's hunt it. So,
Hey, good job catching that thing. We've been hunting that thing for days now.
I'm going to change back into my halfling self.
Well, that alarms them even more.
The
Kill it!
fairy sitting on my back. What are you
I suggest we approach with weapons sheathed. They're not on guard completely with the way that they're holding those things.
All right.
One of them calls out from about 40 feet, and it's then that we run into the language barrier at this table between English and Common. As he is, of course, calling out in English, which is a language that none of your characters have.
Is it close to umbral or void speech?
Closer to umbral, if I'm being honest. Especially if we're talking American. Oh, man. Let me guess, Dom was the only character that had comprehend languages.
He was a warlock.
Mom.
Oh, no. Oh, man. Well, okay then. Since we've run into a bit of an impasse here that will take us a bit of navigation that I'm sure clearer and fresher minds that are not running at the end of a session that is already running overtime because we started late. Short way of saying that is we will pick this up next time around, give you guys some time to consider just how we want to try to navigate this situation, and likewise I will do the same. Tomorrow night, friends, we are back with Tuesday Table, and we can see they're only about 10 miles away. They are already inside the city, inside of a neighborhood cul-de-sac where that plane that some of our groups have seen flying overhead has come crashing down into the city. Our Monday crew has not seen that go down, so either that happened before you guys got within line of sight of the city, or it has yet to happen. But we will cross that bridge when we come to it tomorrow. Thank you all for being here tonight. A full table of 6. We're still looking for another party member here for number 7. And got a couple feelers out there for a new member of the community, hopefully to join us here. And just always would like to express that it is an honor and a privilege to share the table with you guys on a regular basis. I know steady gaming can be tricky for some gaming groups, some gaming communities, and I applaud all of you for making it work as consistently as we do. And an honor and a privilege, and as always, no are you without you. Thank you very kindly, friends. We will catch you next time around tomorrow night. Have a good one.
Awesome game. We'll
Night,
catch y'all
guys.
later. Sorry,
Good
Bly.
night, guys.
Peace
Night,
out.
y'all. Much love.
As you see, I spent 10K. I'm going up to level 3.
Has come to part. The jig is up now, so lay me down. So when the world gets dark, know I loved you from the start. Listen to the words I sang to you. listen to the words I sing to you. Suddenly, you ran from me. Nothing will ever be what it used to be. Suddenly, you hide from me. I found myself lost in a dream, and I called you lover. Now you call me friend. You're a away, slip away. Our love is fading day by day. I number days always stay somewhere deep down within me, and I still call you lover, and you don't call me friend. Wait till I'm free, and I show you me. Wait till I'm free, and I will show you. I will show you me. I will show you me. Just call you love again. Just call me love again.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Sane. That's just Elsie. Elsie is not sane. Ellie is perfectly fine, normal, and nothing is wrong. She is happy and healthy. Thank you.